What's up, you guys? It's Tyler Smith here, and I'm going to go ahead and bring you my Elimination Chamber 2015 predictions. So, looking at it, it looks like a pretty decent pay-per-view. I'm really happy that they decided to bring back the Chamber. WWE Fastlane did not live up to the hype. And it certainly wasn't good enough to replace the Elimination Chamber, so I'm really happy that they brought it back. One thing is, though, that I'd like to point out, when I think of Elimination Chamber, I think of WrestleMania season. So I've been thinking it was WrestleMania season. You know, I get it mixed up sometimes. But anyway, let's jump in here. My prediction here, I'm pretty sure that this is going to open up the show, is Neville versus Bo Dallas. Well, this feud kind of came out of nowhere. Bo just attacked Neville on Raw one week, and they've just been at it ever since. Their matches in NXT were great. I think they had a ladder match, and that's when Neville did beat Bo. Don't quote me on that, because I could be wrong. I've been trying to watch some more NXT. So this should be a pretty good match. I'm not really liking the build. It's just Bo Dallas coming out and attacking Neville every week for the last 2 weeks, I think. But I will point out that Neville sells the knee injury really, really well. I love when he goes to the springboard and he just falls. It sells it great. Bo Dallas has been kind of meh. He got that foot injury back in December, I think, and he just returned recently. I loved him before he was injured, but now it seems like they're just, you know, I feel like this match is just there for filler. Neville hasn't, I love Neville, don't get me wrong, but I don't like the way they're using him. He's just went against Barrett a couple times, and now he's just in this really random feud with Bo Dallas. But for this one, I'm going to go with Neville winning this one. Hopefully they find something for him to do. Maybe a mid-card title or something. He needs a real feud with a good story. He's a great talent. I love him. But I could see Neville winning this one. As a matter of fact, I do. It's going to be a great match. I like Bo Dallas. I like Neville. I think this should be a good one. And next we have the New Day versus Kalisto and Sin Cara, the Lucha Dragons, versus Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, versus the Primetime Players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, versus the Ascension, Connor and Victor, versus Los Matadores, Diego and Fernando, for the Tag Team Championships in an Elimination Chamber. This is going to be interesting. I've never seen a Tag Team Elimination Chamber, probably because it hasn't been done before. All the teams in this match are great. I really like the New Day now, since they've turned heel. Even though it was kind of a forced heel turn, I'm still really enjoying their work. I'm going to bet that it's going to be Big E and Kofi Kingston representing the New Day, though, because Xavier Woods doesn't really, he's more of the manager. This is going to be a good match, no doubt about it. And I'm got to go with the New Day retaining here. I just don't see them losing right now. I could see them going on and holding the championships for a very long time. But if not, if they lose here, I could see maybe Cesaro and Kidd getting it. But my prediction is the New Day. And then we have Nikki Bella versus Paige versus Naomi for the Divas Championship in a triple threat match. I guess Paige is a heel now. She just recently returned as well. And she attacked both Nikki and Naomi, so I guess she's a tweener. But for this match, it should be a good one. Not as good as the NXT Championship matches. I think it was Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. That was really good. It stole the show at Unstoppable. There we go. I could see Naomi possibly winning this one, purely because she came back as a heel, and even though her theme song's horrible, pairing her with Tamina was a good move, in my opinion. We don't really have that heavy that Awesome Kong or Karma brought to the field anymore. Beth Phoenix isn't around, Lita's not around. We don't have that buff diva anymore. Caitlyn, you know, but I think Naomi's got a really good chance of this one. I think she should have been Divas Champion a long time ago, even though Nikki Bella has improved quite a bit. And I really enjoy Paige's work, because she's fucking hot. So is Naomi and Nikki. But Paige is... yeah, I'm going to go with Naomi winning this one. Perhaps not clean, but I could see her winning this one. And then maybe having a rematch with Nikki later on. And then we have Sheamus versus Ryback versus R-Truth versus King Barrett versus Rusev versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. That in an Elimination Chamber, the Intercontinental Championship was vacant by Daniel Bryan. And that really sucks. I hated that he had to relinquish the championship less than a year after he relinquished the WWE World Heavyweight Championship due to injury. It sucked because I really enjoy Daniel Bryan, and I hate that he's so injury prone. He's a great worker. I've got a feeling that retirement is looming, and I really hate that because I love Daniel Bryan. But on to this match. This is really going to be a close one. There's speculation that Rusev is injured and he will not be able to compete. There are pictures around going around of him in a wheelchair with crutches. Apparently, Ryback injured him during their SmackDown match. And Ryback, from what CM Punk says, Ryback's a sloppy worker, and he's injured quite a few guys. That's been made clear. So, for this one, R-Truth is really the dark horse here. I'm not really sure why they have him in here. I would much rather see Neville in this one. I'd rather have seen R-Truth versus Bo Dallas, to tell you the truth, and then Neville go on to win this match. But since Sheamus has came back, I've loved him up until they've just booked him in random matches like he is now. I don't like that he's a pussy heel. I don't like that. I think he should be that monster that doesn't back down from anything. He goes out and he kicks ass. That's what Sheamus is supposed to be. I could see Sheamus coming on with this one. Purely because I don't really see Ryback as Intercontinental Champion. R-Truth, not so much. He's the one that I know is not going to win this one. King Barrett, please, God, no. No, don't let him win this one. Because there is some kind of curse with him in the Intercontinental Championship. He loses so much when he gets the championship. And ever since he's become King of the Ring, I feel like they haven't treated him right. He's lost a lot of matches, and I really hate that because as King of the Ring, it's supposed to be prestigious, and you're supposed to be able to do well and not be underbooked like he has been. He's a great worker. He deserves better than what they're giving him. Rusev, I could see maybe winning this one. He's now the Bulgarian Brute once more. And I love Rusev to death. I really like the guy. He's a great talent. But I feel like he's going to be future endeavored soon. I'll take back what I said. I don't see him winning this one. If he even competes, that is. And Dolph Ziggler, I've got a feeling he's just in there for spots. He's going to be the spot monkey in this match. I love Ziggler. He's a great in-ring worker. He's alright on the mic. But I don't see him winning this one. And next we have John Cena versus Kevin Owens. This is going to be good. I really expected this match would be for the United States Championship, but it's not. We saw, of course, Owens come out, interrupt the John Cena United States Open Challenge, and he pop-up powerbomb Cena, which was a great moment for me. I really liked it, and I've got nothing against Cena. I like Cena, actually. He's really improved, in my opinion. The Springboard Stunner is innovative. His matches have just been great since he started the United States Open Challenge, and his match against Rusev at WrestleMania was also great. I've got a feeling this match won't end clean. Maybe Owens will walk out, get counted out, get disqualified. Something along that line. Something along those lines. Excuse me. But I see Cena win this one. Regardless if it ends clean or not. John Cena's got this one. But I've got a feeling that Owens might lose his temper or something and get disqualified or walk out. John Cena's going to win this one. Hopefully they add more matches in the future. I would love to see a feud here. I've got a feeling that Owens is going to get called up pretty soon. Maybe Zayn takes the belt off of him, or maybe Samoa Joe does. And then we have Joe versus Zayn for a little bit. I'd be fine with that. But I'm calling John Cena on this one. Next we have Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in our main event. I think it's obvious that Seth Rollins is going to win here. He's been using the pedigree as of late, which I really, really like. I'm glad he's not using that inverse dirty deeds. Or, as Michael Cole likes to call it, oh, and he plants him! This should be a really good match. I really enjoy the Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose when they work. I really wish they would do more with Ambrose instead of just having him, oh, the lunatic fringe, he's just out here, random matches and things like that. I really like this feud with Luke Harper. I really, really like Luke Harper. I wish he was a mid-card champion. He's probably in my fave vibe. For this one, yeah, I see Seth Rollins coming out with this one. I don't think this is going to end clean either. Well, yeah, I could see Rollins pinning Ambrose, but only after a distraction or something like that, which I don't like. I don't like that Seth Rollins always has help to win. I think he's perfectly capable of, winning on his own. He proved that several times. But regardless, this should be a good match, a great main event. I wish Ambrose, I wish they would do more with him, but I don't guess they are. Because right after the Shield disbanded, he was red hot. He was great. But now they just kind of have him like, he's just a really lackluster, watered down character in my opinion. But yeah, Seth Rollins is going to win this one. And hopefully we have more matches from these two in the future, because I really enjoyed their Hell in a Cell match. And I believe they had a match at SummerSlam as well, and it was good. They've been really great. These guys know each other really well. But again, for this one, I'm going to say Seth Rollins. And that about covers it, guys. This should be a really good show this Sunday. WWE has been putting on pretty good pay-per-views as of late. And that'll about do it for my part. So thanks for watching, and having a one day. Enjoy the show Sunday.